We're waiting for Stephen to get here. He's taking his sweet ass time. If you can hear that, that's Stephen peeing. I might leave it into the video. This might be the intro. VJ of the Year still didn't come back into it. I had that written down since season 4. Do you remember him?
Remember they had it when Gemma was brought to the research facility for Talbot. It was after he got dropped into the ocean and shit.
No, he was never seen again after that.
Was it not?
No, because he disappeared. Because I've had it written down since then.
Oh yeah, he started turning into another cocoon.
Yeah, he turned into a cocoon, and there was like stuff coming off him. And he obviously went back into Terrigenesis, but he just never came back. I thought it was set up for this season, or set up for the Inhumans TV show that they brought out, but apparently not. Because people in the comments said it wasn't for the the Inhumans show. Unless it's a deal where they were just setting it up for the next season, something in the future. Because they obviously did it with the Gravitonium, because the Gravitonium... Do you remember... We should probably talk about this during it, but I might have this as the intro. Do you remember last episode? Last episode or the episode before, when they had the flash to the Gravitonium with Reyna and Quinn?
Quinn, yes.
That was filmed back in season 1 after they filmed the Gravitonium episode. So they've had all this planned. They had the Gravitonium, the future of the Gravitonium. They had all that planned. They probably just shelved it until they wanted to use it again.
Yeah.
But it's impressive. Because I was thinking, like, they looked the exact fucking same. Like, the age-wise and everything, they looked the exact same. So they obviously had plans and thought ahead. So maybe that's what the VJ in the Year is. Maybe it's a future storyline that they had planned and they've just shelved it until they want to do something with it. It's cool how forward thinking they are with it, though. Like, how far ahead they think with all these stuff. Hello everyone. Welcome to Video Juice. My name is Craig.
I'm Stephen.
We're back, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, Episode 17. Right? 17? Yes, we're on Episode 17. I had to double check that. So last time on Agents, we had the breakout of the Hales facility. Creel turned good.
Yeah, but he's still in the facility, so how long will a good last for?
Well, I think it might last good, but he might be forced into doing something. Maybe. Hale has a machine that she's going to use to infuse the Gravitonium into someone. I think, isn't that what they're doing? They're fusing the Gravitonium into someone, and they're using it to power someone. I think Hale's going to die by Ruby's hand. But I also think she's teaming up with Von Strucker. I think she might be using him. I think her ultimate goal is for her to be on top. And I think she's using Von Strucker, and at the last moment she might just turn on him and kill him when she gets the power. But she's obviously not happy with Hale because of... Like, we saw her in the flashback and everything was fine, like they were close. So obviously something happened between then and now. But she resents her for picking Daisy over her for the Destroyer of Worlds thing.
Yeah. But she's not inhuman, or nothing that we've seen yet. She's really good fighting just because she's been trained all her life.
I've been thinking about this, right? Because I've been going over theories in my head about her. The mother was artificially inseminated with her, and she was created for this project.
Yeah.
Who was the father? Who's the donor?
That could be something that'll come in the future where...
I don't have any possible theories, but I was just thinking, like, who is the father? The father has to be someone with strong genes, and because she's more powerful than an average human because she took out.
So it could be like a genetic experiment either. They could have just like got a DNA
my brain
sample
trying to figure out who it could be, and I cannot figure out who it is. But the father, like, it could be someone. It could be nobody. Like, it could be like it could be just like, oh yeah, we just got it from someone. But it could be a good like reveal if it is someone like big bad or something, or like just someone big in general. But yeah, it just randomly popped into my head. I was like, who the fuck could the father be?
Yeah,
but it could be no one again. Like they picked Hale because of her. Like she was a bit more advanced in everything, and everybody's pretty much split up.
Yeah, Matt's locked up in the thing. Yo-Yo trapped him.
We have, what do they call themselves? The Invincible Tree.
Yeah,
out on a mission together. There's a lot of possibilities. I don't like the way everything is going, the way everyone is like split, and we have a lot of Coulson dying foreshadowing going on.
Yeah. Talbot's mind is just broken,
and they're off in the mountains now.
Yeah, they got out,
but the other team, Daisy and them, know where they are, or no, ish. So they are obviously. Someone in the comments said that the mountains that they saw were in the background in a season 1 episode. So like, there's a lot of stuff getting tied together, which I fucking love.
It is coming up to the end game of the season now, so.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have any expectations. I think, honestly, this season has had to blow me away. The second half, the first half, I wouldn't say it was predictable, but storyline wise, it went a specific way. Whereas this one, I feel like it's just there's so much going on. I can't figure out where they're going to go next.
Yeah, there's a lot of variables going on,
and everything is connected. Everything, like there's no random throwaway scenes. Like there's no scenes that mean nothing. Like there's no filler scenes. Everything means something, and everything is working towards something else, and everything ties into each other.
Yeah.
The storytelling for Agents, for the last 2 seasons, 4 especially, but for this season especially, like the storytelling is just incredible compared to other shows with the detail they put into everything.
Like everything that happens, you're like, ooh, what's this going to do in the story of it?
Like what people were saying in the comments, like back when in the first Fitz episode, the flashback one, where he was looking at the books about the multiple personalities and everything, and that all tied back into him, the Doctor coming back out and being in him and all that. Everything is there for you to discover if you want it, or to go back. I really want to rewatch this season as soon as I'm done it, just to see all those little hints sprinkled throughout. Yeah, I love it. So we're going to jump in, check it out, see what it's like, and discuss it afterwards.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Oh, let's do this.
I'm going to leave it in.
You left me alone for months, Phil. I'm sure you can manage another couple of minutes, can't you?
They could have theoretically just followed them directly to where they went. I do like her outfit.
The helmet's really cool. Like that, like a future soldier kind of thing.
Is she gonna go after him? Oh shit. Because Daisy's on her way there. Could this be like the first fight? Although Daisy has her powers now, she'd probably fucking wipe the floor with her. She's going after her. Oh shit. Hopefully they were smart and they did something with their tracks. I find it hard to believe that Coulson and Talbot would just
leave their tracks going, but no, they're in the middle of nowhere.
But the machine was set to a specific location. All she had to do was press a button.
For a year. Would it kill her to draw a calendar?
Why don't you go ask?
Well, I thought that he left all this prophecy crap back in the future.
No outranks it, boys.
Oh shit, she fucking found him fast.
I suppose they were walking, she could probably just do a light jog and get there fairly quick.
Daisy and them are there now as well though.
Yeah.
Yes! Get wrecked.
I don't want to be you. I want to beat you. You can certainly try.
Oh. Why is Deke still there? Yes. I wish she would use her quakeness to propel her punches and shit. Oh. I think Wipteria is right. I think she's going to get the powers and it's going to be them fighting that's going to take everything apart. So this is round 1. Round 2 is going to be the rematch while she's powered up.
Oh, Deke!
Where'd he get shot?
I think on the shoulder, so
It's not too bad. Oh, she followed. Without Daisy's powers, they were well matched. Fight-wise.
I say Ruby would win if Daisy didn't have her powers, because Daisy wasn't a warrior all her life. Ruby has just been trained for a specific purpose, and she's like a human weapon.
Oh, he got shot in the chest.
It's the right side, it's okay.
He looks not well.
He's shot. I think you get shot anywhere, you're not going to be looking very well.
Fuck. Use those robot hands.
Well, looks like getting your arms chopped off isn't all bad. Obviously it's bad. It's really bad getting your arms chopped off, but maybe there is a silver lining.
Well, as much as you're enjoying, just stay in the country.
After you bit her off.
What if Fitzsimmons dies and then Deke just disappears? I don't think they will. I don't know. It's kind of my mind not wanting it to happen either. Oh shit, man.
We need help over here. Now.
He can't die, right?
Where have you been? Get Simmons.
After all of this.
People die and Fitz will disappear. Mind fucked.
He's gonna move up the timetable then.
No, not until Creel tells us more about the gravitonium. Now get in.
Did you just fucking have him working on the gravitonium?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You went against my orders.
Oh.
Do I need to force you?
Back in your room. She's not wrong though. Did she take everything out? Oh. She did take everything out, did she?
Yeah. There's like no posters or anything on the wall.
Oh,
The
shit.
superior.
I was wondering, we didn't see him in a few episodes.
Anton Ivanov is providing security. It means we're in the right place.
And that we've lost our advantage.
We still have the element of surprise.
She's going to beat the shit out of
Ivanov v
superior.
Yo-Yo would be good, but no, theoretically she should kick the shit out of him.
She
Especially
has
with her new
super
metal arms.
speed and metal arms, so like imagine fucking a punch going like speed of sound or some shit. Even if he is a robot.
He controls all of them though. You could just call for backup straight
Yeah.
away.
And you can't actually kill him because he'll just get a new robot body.
You need to find his head.
They really believe they can't be killed.
That's not the
Could
conversation.
Talbot be brainwashed?
Oh, and what conversation are we having right now?
Well, the one where you explain.
You don't think she should leave?
I didn't say that. But she does need time. She's questioning
I
herself.
question myself every day.
Let me speak. All Daisy could think about was getting you back. She's not ready for your job, Phil.
She has to be.
That decision is made with the people who love you.
May.
And that's me. I love you.
Oh shit.
I thought that would shut you up.
That was a great fucking scene. She's right. She is right.
Yeah.
Man, if I ran that place, I'd change those codes every week.
Yeah.
Go
You're not
time.
supposed to be here.
You could tear her apart if you wanted to. So why don't you?
Oh.
I don't know.
Still has that attachment. They
Yeah.
were close in the flashback episode.
Because all I've ever wanted to do is please you.
Is it an act?
You're my one weakness, Mom.
Maybe not, but
Oh,
she
yeah.
will still
She's
like.
gonna take out our one weakness.
And I'm yours.
Alright, lock her in.
Stop.
I'll make.
I need him to know I haven't forgotten him.
I'm sure he knows how much you love him.
I abandoned him, Agent Johnson. You don't get a second chance to fix a screw up like that.
Did she give you any clues, any specific ways to stop this all from happening again?
She did.
We didn't have much time.
Say it.
I haven't told anyone this, not even Mac. I don't want to put this on the team. What?
Coulson.
We have to let Coulson die.
Yeah, what's going on?
What?
Oh, do they not work with her with her power?
She's using with her.
She hasn't. We've seen her training and stuff. We haven't seen her use her power yet. Since her hands have been chopped off.
Oh fuck yeah. Makes sense, I suppose. Might need to be tweaked.
Like engines, putting the pieces together.
No.
Alright, but what do we do?
We have to find
Oh, that is a lot of blood. Ah,
He's awake.
Ugh. How are they going to get out of this? Unless they just take them all out, but Ivanov is still
Talbot
around.
knows where this place is. That's how they found it.
Stop motion!
So all Daisy needs to do is get Talbot to tell her, which that's what she's doing now. So they could already be on their way here.
So fearful of everyone dying. Oh shit. Oh, she doesn't have her speed. What if she lets her? What if Yo-Yo let herself die and that altered the timeline? Or someone did it? Come on, Yo-Yo. Oh. 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 Nice. Kick him out the window. Push him. Push him. Oh. Pushing works, but
Oh, is he like a central command node as well?
well, he is. His brain is powering all of them. Remember when he had all the different Ivanovs? They're the Ivanovs, but he just doesn't have Ada's Ada or Ava? Ava?
Ada.
Ada's tech anymore, because she was the one using the Darkhold to make them look like him. So he doesn't have that tech anymore. So now they all look faceless, basically. But I didn't think that one being knocked out, because it's his brain that's powering them all. So how would that one being knocked out knock them all offline? That's weird.
And that's Ruby arriving now at the facility.
She's so pretty. I want to put my mouth on her mouth and move it around a lot, but I don't want to do that unless she wants to. It makes it nice. I don't think. Dude, you are so cool. Do we know any handshakes?
I appreciate that, but
Should I shave my?
We destroyed a component for the infuser. It's useless. We can't transfer the gravitonium until it's repaired.
They have hostages now.
You know what is best.
What is best is you comply. Remember, your compliance will be rewarded.
I knew it.
Glenn, are you ready to comply?
I'm happy to.
Fuck. Fuck. Thought it was too easy.
Welcome to your first child.
Damn it! So mad.
Sucks ass. But that's what I said. Like, I was like, could have turned Talbot because it's Hydra. It's what they do.
So I'm gonna start my theory just so I don't forget it. But what if my pen is gone? I think.
Put it into another dimension.
It's been a while since I've thrown my stuff after an episode of something in a reaction. So I was just thinking at the end, what if Fitz cooperates to fix the thing but fixes it incorrectly?
Sabotages it, and that causes something to go wrong.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm so annoyed at Talbot. When you said it in my head, I was like, fuck, that could happen. I was like, I hope it don't though. I hope it don't. And then when he was talking, like that whole scene, I was like, why show this scene unless something is going to go bad? So I was like, maybe the son died, or maybe the son is captured, or maybe something happened. And then when she started talking weirdly, and then I was like, oh, what's happening?
And then once she said, like, will you comply? That whole, like, Hydra, dude, what was the doctor's name? Whitehall.
Yeah.
And that was the same speech that he used when he was, like, breaking people's minds.
Like, they can't get a win. The agents cannot get a win. Granted, they didn't get a win this episode, but it looked like, even though when stuff went bad, stuff kind of skewed a little bit good. Like, they got Talbot back, they got Coulson back, they got Fitz and Simmons is okay, Yo-Yo is okay, and now Talbot is a fucking sleeper agent. Ugh! Why? God damn it! This was one of my favourite episodes of the season, I think.
A lot happened in it.
Even everything, like, I thought the camera work for some reason this episode was like way better. Like, some of the shots and everything were just really good, and some of the long shots, the choreography and some of the fights were incredible. The fight with Ivanov and Yo-Yo was incredible, and even with the Daisy and Ruby fight was fucking brilliant. Like, everything in this episode was just incredible.
It's kind of pretty much brought everything up to Endgame now. It's literally like they know where the machine is. Daisy knows where Fitz and stuff are because they got the signal spike from the LMDs.
I don't understand the LMD thing.
Yeah.
Because Ivanov, unless it's something else. Now, I don't, like, unless they explain it, or there could be something else which created a spike which disabled them, which alerted Daisy. That's the only thing I was thinking.
Probably his mechanical body shutting down, because he would have been controlling that. That might have been him trying to regain control of a damaged machine.
No, but that doesn't make sense, because we've seen him fight simultaneously with tons of Ivanov LMDs back in season 4, and they were getting destroyed left, right and centre, but he was still powering the rest of them. Like, even right now, he's powering all them at the same time at all times.
Maybe
so one of them getting knocked
they have
out.
to be in close proximity to the main.
No. Because he was powering them all in season 4. Every single LMD in that season 4 that he created, all the Ivanovs, they were all him. And even now, all the ones without a face, like all the robots, they're all him at all times.
I thought because that's what you want Hale uses.
Yeah, she's using him.
Oh, right.
Because he's under her. Remember they said it, they were like, oh, your LMDs don't look the same anymore because you don't have the Darkhold and Ada anymore, because she was the one giving them the faces. So they're not as good as they used to be, but he's still controlling them all. He just doesn't have the framework to mask them after his own face. That's why they can't do the LMDs as good anymore. That was kind of a way of writing them out as well, so they can't come back, because the framework is the Darkhold is gone and Ada's gone. So I don't understand why him getting knocked out would knock them all down, unless obviously, as I said, it could be something unexplained yet. Yeah, that was the only thing I didn't really understand. But I love the parallels that were drawn this episode between Ruby and Hale, with Ruby saying like she hated being not letting her skills do the talking, and her gender is what dictated what she did for Hydra.
Yeah.
She got chosen for that because it's specifically for her gender and all that, because she was the best candidate and all that. And she was forced to do it, and she wasn't allowed to make her own choices. And I love that Ruby called her out on that, saying, "You're doing the exact same thing to me, this thing that you resent Hydra for." And Whitehall, I love that. I love that parallel between the two, and it made sense. She made a lot of good points.
I have a feeling she will get the powers though.
Yeah, I think so.
Either she'll take them for herself without anybody's, like, whatever, like, even without the tests happening. So, well, she's already there now, so Fitz will probably repair it.
Hale said as well that Ivanov wanted to be the first in the chamber. That could be interesting.
You might still just be a brain, but, like, infusing gravitonium, you'd still probably get...
Just a floating head going around killing people. Yeah, because she said she wanted to test it on what it does to human flesh. But, like...
He's just a head.
Yeah. And I thought, like, I didn't think this was going to be a thing that they could reproduce. I thought this was going to be a one and done thing. I thought they were infusing the gravitonium that's there into the person.
It's like fucking Captain America, super soldier chamber.
They've always been trying to replicate the Captain America serum.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Hulk. He tried to replicate it, and he ended up becoming Hulk. And then, like, they've done it loads of times, and now this is the same thing. They're just trying to do that. They tried it with Creel, and that's how he became what he is. And then I don't want to say they perfected it, but they found a way to infuse gravitonium. I do have a feeling that Fitz is going to mess with it somehow. And I love that this was basically... we're going to get a Daisy and Ruby fight with her powers.
Messing with it is what changes the timeline. Ruby gets her powers, but not strong enough.
I don't think so.
Daisy can beat her and the world doesn't crack.
I think this episode had so much foreshadowing. Like, we had Ruby v Daisy. This was obviously round 1. We're going to get a round 2 with a superpowered Ruby. I think Coulson is dead. I think he is going to be what changes the timeline. I think everything leading up to that is going to be the same, and him dying is what changes the timeline, and I think it's going to be his choice. I think he's going to make the decision, and he's going to sacrifice himself to save everyone. That's what I think. That's.
Or would the Doctor come back inside Fitz, and will Fitz make that call?
I don't know. See, I don't know where. Like, we don't know where it's going to end up. Like, what situation they're going to be in when they have to make this decision. But I think Coulson dying, I think that's going to be what changes the timeline now. I had thought, and it would make sense, it's still a death that's changing the timeline, but I thought an unexplained death or an unexpected death is what's going to signify the timeline changed. But with how much emphasis they're putting on Coulson not dying and Coulson, them having to leave him die to save the world.
Could they be throwing that in to curveball this and something else happens and Coulson survives and the world is saved.
They're very good, and the agents are really good at doing that as well, like with surprising us with stuff like that. So that's a really, really big possibility. Creel, we got confirmation here, he is still being forced, I suppose, to help them with the gravitonium. Why would they believe anything he says? He could just fill him with bullshit. He could learn stuff and not tell them, or tell him like little bits. I don't understand why Hale would believe anything he says. Obviously, she doesn't have really much. She doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, and he's like the only guy that can kind of probably touch it and still not immediately die.
Bay's speech to Coulson was incredible, and she was 100% right. He's always talking about doing stuff for the team and everything, and now he's going off and making all these decisions himself, and he is putting himself in these life-threatening situations, not caring about his own life because he thinks he's going to die when he's not really thinking about the team. And she's right about Daisy as well. Daisy shows leadership skills, and she seems to fit into the role okay, but she still is inexperienced, and she still is
too obsessed about saving the one person and the needs of, or like saving one or the needs of the many kind of thing. Like
she's right, but like I understand where Coulson is coming from as well. Less so about the whole like putting himself in those situations, but about him trying to get her ready now while he has time. Because like I suppose it's like throwing her in the deep end as well. Like it is the best way, and they don't have time. And I don't think May really wants to lead. Daisy would be a good leader like as well, especially after everything that has been going on in the show, and with how much of a father figure Coulson has and how much she learns from him. She is a good choice, but she's not ready. That whole scene, like there were so many small moments like that in this episode that just fucking blew me away. So good.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise until right now how much I would really, really be annoyed if Deke died.
Deke, yeah, that was like when he got shot, I was like, holy shit, Deke. He adds nonsensical comedy to it, like.
I was iffy about him at first, because he did the whole betraying the team and then warming up to the team, then it looked like he was going to betray the team again, and he flip-flopped on that, and he was the goofy comic relief. But he just, like, when they went into the second half of the story, the second pod, and when he got brought to the present, he just warmed up. I warmed up to him so much, and I loved his like wonder of this new world and everything. But he's become a character that I've grown to love, and it's going to be like, is he going to go back? He obviously can't go back to the future
because the monolith's gone.
But if they change the future, could he disappear? Because he, like, I'm not necessarily mean he wouldn't exist, but that version wouldn't exist because they would change the future and he wouldn't be in that dystopian future. So he could technically disappear.
Yeah. He technically should. Like, that's the whole point of it. It was like, times change, so that future never happened. Which means...
Unless it's the whole, whenever you create a new... Whenever you alternate it and create a new thing, it just creates a new universe, and our universe still exists. Like, we don't know the full rules, which I like as well. It kind of keeps us in the dark. It's good. I don't have any predictions though. Like the end of this episode, I was like, okay, they're starting to get a one up. Things are going good. Things are going a little bit their way, and they're kind of recouping and regrouping and planning. And now Talbot is.
But Hale's trapped in the fucking room, or did she get out?
No, she was still trapped. We didn't see her afterwards.
The Hydra this was Hydra's plan to let Talbot and someone escape. Ruby went after them herself. That's why she interfered by shooting Deke. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all Ruby has been doing. Sure, all she's been doing is going against her mother's wishes and doing plans on her own. Like when she chopped off Yo-Yo's arm, she wasn't meant to do that either. Yeah. It's so good. There's so much going on. Like there's actually so much going on in this fucking season. Like we're so close to the end, and it feels like there's so much story threads all over the place, but I know for a fact because of how well agents do their storytelling, it's all storytelling. It's all going to come together. Yeah, and I cannot wait to see how they bring everything together.
I know the next there's going to be a lot of shit happening in the next episode,
and we still have no Infinity War tie-in.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Now considering it's time travel,
That's what I mean. They don't need to. And maybe that's why they did this storyline like this, because then they wouldn't have to tie into something that is so big.
Yeah.
I was also saying because of the fact that we know they're going to change the timeline in Infinity War Part 2, we could be seeing the already changed timeline. But if they're changing it as well, then yeah, there's a lot of fucking time fuckery going on. Anything else, Hugh?
No, I think
wanna
that's it.
talk about? So we're going to call it at that. Loved the episode.
Yeah, fantastic.
We've got 6 left, and I'm really sad because we're coming to a close. But I'm excited as well. So thank you very much for watching. We will be back very soon with some more Agents of Reactions. With some more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reactions. We'll also have some other reactions and gaming videos on the channel during the week as well. If you want to check them out, you can like, comment and subscribe. If you liked the video, let us know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. We also have some social media links and the website address also down below in the description. You can check them out as well. And I think that's it then.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Pull me from the ashes so I could soothe your frightened mind.